Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going over my Lord McMittens, aka Lord Windgrace commander deck. He is a Lands Matter commander deck, and we are making Merit Liege tokens. I built this deck from the pre-con about a year ago, and have since been working on it. And the deck is a lot of fun. You never know how or what's going to happen in the next game, and I don't think I've won the games the same way twice. I could potentially if I just wanted to keep running and going and get my Merit Liege combo, but as much as I like Merit Liege, I don't want to cast him a whole bunch. But there's just so much fun stuff you can do in the deck besides Merit Liege. But I built it to kind of resemble Eternal Garden. And let's get right into the deck. I have it separated into categories. First category is Planeswalker and Enchantment. Enchantment's one Planeswalker, Nissa Vitaforce, the only other Planeswalker in this deck. By the way, I got some new camera equipment, and I'm trying out a new way of recording everything. So hopefully you guys like the newer style. We got Burgeoning, Zendikar's Royal, Rite of Flourishing, Zendikar's Resurgence, Retreat to Hagara, The Mending of Dominaria, Kalihani Heart Expedition. Next we have is our instances, and the first one we have here is Windgrace's Judgment. I always love the art on this card because it honestly looks like Lord Windgrace, being the cat that he is, has knocked something off the counter and busted it into 1,000 pieces on the floor. And there's his two owners just really upset with him. Constant Mist, Realms Uncharted. Since I started playing Realms Uncharted, I have understood why Gifts Ungiven is banned in Commander, and I 100% understand now. Crop Rotation, Putrefy, and Harrow. Next up we have our small artifacts package. We have Bolas's Citadel, Soul Ring, Crucible Worlds, and Horn of Greed, because I play a ton of lands and I love to be greedy by drawing whenever I'm playing lands, I want to be drawing cards. It's essentially what I want to be doing. It's like everybody's dream. Love to draw cards. Next are my creatures. There's a hefty bit. Lotus Cobra, Eternal Witness, Begorgamos and Rage. I love playing this guy because whenever I use that discard a land ability to deal 3 damage, it honestly makes me think that he's pulling up a tree or pulling up one of the forests that I own and throwing it at somebody. Super cool, and I have a wild imagination. World Breaker, Wayward Swordtooth, Running Up Excavator, the Gidtrog Monster. If I was to take the red out of this deck, I would probably make the Gidtrog Monster my commander in this deck, because Lord Windgrace he's a great Lands Matter commander deck, but so is the Gidtrog Monster. I would almost argue that the Gidtrog Monster is better because he is a creature. But I like Lord Windgrace a lot. But I also like the Gidtrog Monster a lot. And I don't think the red's coming out of here anytime soon. World Shaper, Rampaging Baloth, Mina and Did Wildborn, Ulvenwald Hydra, Omnath Locust of Rage, Underrealm Lich, Crash of the Rhino Beetles. This is one of the cards. There are a few cards from the pre-con that I kept in, and this is one of them. The 5-drop, and it's not hard for me to get 10 or more mana in this deck pretty early on. So honestly, he's just a 5-drop 15/15 in this deck with Trample, which is bonkers powerful. Acidic Slime, Azusa, Lost But Seeking, Tireless Tracker, Avenger Syndicare, Obnixilus the Fallen. I think every time I played him, on the turn that I played him, I made him a 12/12, and then someone kills him. So I don't think I've ever actually swung with this guy, which is cool because it means that he's so much of a threat, but kind of sucks because I really would like to do some combat damage with him. And Nestling Dragon. Those are the creatures. Now we're going to get into the sorceries. For the sorcery part, we have Demonic Tutor, Explosive Vegetation, Savage Twister, Splendid Reclamation, Genesis Wave, Scheming Symmetry. I like Scheming Symmetry. Getting tongue-tied in these videos. Scheming Symmetry, I really like it because it allows me to play a very political game, and I can use it to help my frenemy, and the enemy, how's it go? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Until that enemy is gone, then he's my enemy again. Worm Harvest, Scape Shift, Casualties of War, Farseek, Maelstrom Pulse, Lavalanche, Exsanguinate, and Torment of Hailfire. These two are my alternate win conditions from lands and creatures. I mean, you just pour a bunch of mana into them and shoot them for, whenever you play these, you're going to be trying to win the game that turn. Look at the art of Torment of Hellfire. It is just so sweet. Whole bunch of... It reminds me of the Dark Fuega, Byraga from Kingdom Hearts series. I mean, it's pretty sweet art. And Gaze of Granite. Alright, now we get into the best part of this deck, which is the lands. And usually I kind of flip through the lands pretty fast in these deck techs, because it's, really any kind of land based in a commander deck can work. You can open up a pre-con and you got a pretty solid land base, in my opinion. But this one is important because it is a lands matter deck, and I tried to build it much like Legacy's, the Legacy land deck. And we're going to start it off with, the reason why I have a mix of snow-covered mountains and snow-covered forest and regular mountains and the same with swamps is for Field of the Dead, because it's a different name and it helps trigger it. So I got 4 of those, 5 of these, and 3 of these. And that's it for the basic lands. Now we'll go into the color fixing. Color fixing is Savage Lands, Evolving Wilds, Blood Crypt, Twilight Mire, Sheltered Thicket, Raging Ravine, Terramorphic Expanse, Cinderglade, Command Tower, Mountain Valley, Lotus Field, Canyon Sleuth, Hissing Quagmire, Smoldering Marsh, Rocky Tar Pit, Overgrown Tomb, Woodland Cemetery, Lotus Vale, and Stomping Grounds. Lots and lots of color fixing. The last section is my utility lands, which work as both utility and win conditions. This is probably the funnest part of the deck that I've built, and I keep trying to find more and better utility lands to put into this deck that matter. We have Barren Moor, Emergency Zone, giving all my guys flash. Dark Depths for that Merit Lodge token right there. Thespian Stage so I can cheat Dark Depths and the Merit Lodge token into play without taking all those counters off. We got a Blast Zone, Field of the Dead, Bojuka Bog, Keswick Wolf Run, Treetop Village, Dust Bowl. I don't like to use Strip Mine or Wasteland because I don't want to strip mine someone out of the game. Dust Bowl works out pretty good because not only am I losing land, which in this deck I can just get back real easy, but I'm just removing like pesky lands because I want to be the only one playing pesky lands. Dackmore Salvage, Glacial Chasm, Tranquil Thicket, Reliquary Tower, and Blighted Woodland. And that is pretty much the deck. If you guys have any suggestions on what lands I can be playing, any utility lands that should go in here, please leave a comment below. I always appreciate feedback. And I just want to tell everybody that if you're watching this, that I really do appreciate you sticking with me. And I mean, I'm kind of building on my camera equipment and trying to build up on my content, just figure out what I am able to do. And if you watch it and you like it, and if you already subscribed to it, I really appreciate you guys. And y'all have a good day. I'll be coming back with you with more material. I'm gonna start trying to see if I can't get some gameplay videos going. And I'll probably be doing some more edits, but right now I don't have a laptop, and I'm in the process of getting one getting one together. But if you like I said, if you like the video, please like. If you like the channel, please subscribe. And if you have any suggestions, please comment. And everyone have a good day.